My name's Grace Duffy, and I am currently a senior at SUNY Plattsburgh. I am a double major in criminal justice and Latin American studies, and for the fall of 2020, I am down here in Washington, D.C., doing the WII. My internship is at the Offender Aid and Restoration Organization, or the OAR, and what the OAR does is that they help people get reintegrated back into society once they're out of incarceration, and they also fulfill any community service that is required through them through the court. So what my job is to do is once somebody is out of incarceration, they go to the OAR building and I help them get set up. So I give them a Metro card, I give them toiletries, any necessities, a phone sometimes, and then the next step is for me to help them create resumes and job applications to be able to kind of get ready to get back into society. I get them physically and mentally ready to be able to go into a job interview confidently by doing mock job interviews. I give them pointers, I give them tips. What I also do is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go to the Arlington court. I sit in on the court cases and I am an OAR community service rep. So I answer any community service questions, if people did them or didn't do them, and just kind of any general questions about the OAR community service. So it's pretty neat, so I'm not just working in the office, I'm also in the courts, which is really neat. I'm very lucky. I'm one of the only ones in the program this semester to have a hands-on, not online internship. So I'm like a classic adult now. I go to the office 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. It's really nice. I really like it. It's such a great opportunity to be able to kind of get ready for the real world in a way. My internship's very fulfilling. I really love it. I think one of my proudest things that I do is once I finally help somebody get that job that they wanted and just help them get into society again, and they're just so grateful and they're so happy because a bunch of times they don't really have anyone to turn to, let alone have like a social security card or anything. They kind of start from zero once they're out of incarceration. So being able to help them get back into society and kind of get that boost of confidence and that second chance they deserve is wonderful. And it's really nice to know that I'm changing lives for the better. It's great. As far as balancing classes and my internship, it's actually fairly easy. You just have to make sure you get into a schedule, and what I've done is once like 5 p.m. hits, like I'm no longer an intern, like that's when I'm a student. So I make sure to do all of my work at the office, and then at home I don't really focus on any of the internship work. I kind of get my mind off it and I just kind of focus on being a student and doing the classes. The professors for WII, they're all very understanding, and they make it easier for you to be able to be a student and also do your internship, whether it's online or in person. They're very helpful as well. You get a lot of insight and just kind of general background and knowledge of like what to expect in like 2 months in your internship kind of thing. Like it's really nice. I think the classes are very useful. They're wonderful. So being down here during COVID, it was kind of stressful at first because you can't really do everything you really expected to do coming down to DC, but DC in general has been very good with the laws and being able to like regulate people and masks and everything. So what I've been doing is I do a lot of sightseeing, so I go to the monuments a lot of like open spaces, and then I also go to the museums because the museums are now open up. So what I can do is you log in for a certain amount of time that you want to go, so like 2 to 3, and then you go, and then the museums only allow people that signed up for time, and like they only allow a certain number of people. So it's very regulated and it's a very comfortable setting, which is really nice to be able to just kind of get out of your apartment and go do something. I've also done bike riding. I've just kind of walked around the parks. I've dog watched from my balcony. It's definitely such a different way of living than just living in upstate New York in the middle of nowhere. Probably my favorite thing about this semester is being able to use everything that I've learned in classes in the real world. So like being able to incorporate all the knowledge that I've learned about courts into the court system, being able to use the knowledge that I learned in classes into the real world and like into my work, and being able to just kind of make those connections like, oh yeah, I remember learning about this phrase when like the judge says it in court kind of thing. So it's really cool, and just meeting all the different people from all over the place. Like a couple others from the WII are also living down here, and they're from like Chicago and Wisconsin, New Jersey, like all over the place. So it's really neat to see people and like meet people and kind of like realize like the different lifestyles that they live, and just being able to kind of learn a lot more than you can in class. I think my biggest takeaway from this program is being able to know that I will and I can flourish in adulthood once I graduate. I already kind of know what to expect. This program is great for giving you the first look into what being adult is going to be, and like once you graduate college, like what to expect, and just kind of to mentally prepare yourself for what's going to happen. It's just something you can't learn in a classroom. You have to be able to like be in that experience and be able to live in that experience. And I think the WII is definitely a great way to do it. And you also make so many connections down here. You kind of realize things that you never thought you would do. You kind of get pushed out of your comfort zone. So for me, once I graduate, I'm actually going to be doing my master's at VCU in Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness. And I'm 100% sure that if I did not come down and do the WII program, I would not be even thinking about doing my master's. So I really fully enjoy this program and just this experience they were able to give me, and everyone in the WII is wonderful. They're so helpful, and it's a great, comfortable place to be in. And DC's great. You learn so much. You get to see so much too. So yeah, I'm very thankful I did this program.